What's up, guys? It is Frankie here, coming at you live just seconds after the Kansas City Chiefs. By the way, sorry for the change. I'm at my family's house. After the Kansas City Chiefs, who were down 24 with 11 minutes left to go in the second quarter, go on a 51-7 run and beat the Houston Texans stunningly to move on to the AFC Championship game for the second year in a row. I don't know where to start with this game. This was a crazy two quarters, and then it kind of evened itself out in the third and the fourth, but those first two quarters were just insanity. Let's get back to the beginning of this game, because that's, we got to focus on how all this happened here before we get into the big picture stuff. It starts off, and you have the Texans score a touchdown right away. You have some sort of bad coverage on Kenny Stills. I guess it was miscommunication, broken coverage, whatever it was. Kenny Stills gets wide open for a touchdown and makes it 7-0 on the opening drive. And I'm sitting there going, all right, that's surprising. Very, very surprising. All right, let's see what happens. Then Kansas City 3-and-out, headlined by a Travis Kelce drop that was just gut-wrenching. And right there, I was so upset with Travis Kelce. I mean, he made up for it later on the day. But yeah, the Travis Kelce drop, I'm like, wow, Kansas City, that looks bad. And then the block punt that makes it 14-0. They return it back for a touchdown. And right then, and the block punt was on covered by Lonnie Johnson for the touchdown. Right then, I'm thinking, is Houston going to pull this? I was so angry there, because it was the beginning of this game was everything. Houston was doing everything right, and it was the same old typical Andy Reid postseason football, which annoyed the heck out of me. I'm just like, I can't believe this is happening again. Andy Reid is failing in the postseason. Yeah, it was stunning. They're like, we're doing this again. The team looks unprepared. They're making a bunch of mistakes. They don't look ready. I can't believe he's done this again. And so then Kansas City gets the ball back, and they punt it away. They're not able to really get anything. And then Houston punts it, and Houston has a bad drive. So the waters have calmed a little bit. They punt the ball off to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill fumbles the ball. Texans recover. At the 6. Yeah, after 6, Texans go in for a touchdown, 21-0. And at this point, I'm going up with it. Right then, I told everybody that was near me, Texans win this game. It's over. Houston's going to win it. Houston's going to blow out. I was so done with Kansas City at that point. Houston, again, everything was working in their favor. Everything was clicking. Kansas City was making mistake after mistake after mistake. Houston was playing flawless football. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, the Texans are going to come in here. We're going to get an AFC South, AFC Championship game. As unappealing as that sounds, the AFC South Championship game, we're going to get Houston's going to come in here and blow Kansas City out of the waters. And then it's 21-0. And then it's another 3-and-out for Kansas City. More drops. And I'm just, again, at this point, it's just like, all right, it's over. It really is over now. Then a big moment, Texans go down the field, 4th and 1, and the Texans kick it away. And this is when it all went wrong for Bill O'Brien, who had a rough game here after this. Especially after last week when he was criticized for going for it on 4th and 1 near the end of the game. He decides to kick it, gets a field goal, 21-4-0. Didn't really have that much of a problem with it, but people online, were like, hey, why not go for it? Especially when we see what happens a little bit later. But they only get the field goal to make it 24-0. 24 points again. It just that would make it, I think, tied for like the 4th or 5th biggest comeback in NFL history in the postseason. And so, all right, they did it. And then, really, when you look back at other turning points, I forgot about this. Hardman has that long 58-yard run, and then it gets the crowd pumped up. Like, all right. And the Kansas City crowd today was unbelievable. They were so loud from minute one. Minute one when they finally had a pulse. They had a pulse, then they lost the pulse, and then they got the pulse back, and they were just roaring all game long. So Hardman has that long run, and then Kelce for 25 yards, and then Williams for 17, touchdown Kansas City. And they pump the crowd up like, we're back, here he comes. Patrick Mahomes, his first great drive of the day. Then Houston 3-and-out, fans are getting a little bit more. Then the fake punt on 4th and 4. At the time, I'll be completely honest with you guys, I didn't mind it, for the reason of, I think Bill O'Brien was realizing the momentum's on Houston's side, or the momentum is on their side now. Let's steal it for them. It didn't work. Obviously, it looked kind of obvious, like to some people, that that's a fake. Looking back on it now, I was wrong. Obviously, they should have just kicked the punt. They should have just punted it away. Again, like, you don't go for it on 4th and 1. On Kansas City's 13, but inside your own 30, 40, inside their 35. They go for it on 4th and 4. So that's another questionable O'Brien decision. And then after that, Houston was just dead. Kansas City then gets another touchdown. It's Mahomes. There's the pass interference on Johnson. And then Mahomes gets it to Kelsey, who had a terrific day, makes it 24-14. And again, Kansas City, they're roaring, they're rocking. Mahomes is jumping. I love Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes reminded us how great he is. We saw it last year, for most of last year. We saw it in bits and pieces this year. We saw it in full-fledged force today. What a sensational performance from this NFL MVP. And then, so it's 24-14. Houston kicks the ball off, and they fumble it. Kansas City kicks the ball. Houston fumbles it. Somehow, I'm going nuts. I cannot believe Houston is just dying. What a complete... How is it you get up to a 24-point lead and you just die like that? You start to make so many dumb mistakes in a row. And then Kansas City with another touchdown to Kelsey, makes it 24-21. And then Houston punts the ball away. They're not able to get it. And then Kansas City has the ball. They go down the field. Another pass interference on Johnson. Mahomes goes to Hill for 20. He scrambles for 21. He goes to Kelsey for 20, and then he goes to Kelsey for 5. It looks like his foot's over the line, but they rule it's fine. It was behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown. Kansas City has the lead. They scored 28 points in 10 minutes. One of the great runs. It was Redskins Super Bowl 22-esque. The run that Kansas City went on here in the second quarter. Just spectacular. And then to cap it all off, Houston gets down the field. Watson to Hopkins for 38 yards. They try to kick Fairbairn 51-yard field goal. No good. And at that moment, it was over. Kansas City scores another touchdown after that. Another one. And then Houston tried, but to no avail. They were dead. Whatever momentum they had in the first quarter, they completely lost it to a multiple of bad coaching decisions, inept play. Their offense was bad. Again, their defense couldn't stop anybody. Again, offense, just bad mistakes and bad coaching decisions. And now Texans fans are angry at Bill O'Brien after last week where he was lucky to get out of there alive. Now you sit there wondering, is Bill O'Brien the guy for the job? Probably not. Whether or not Houston's going to fire him, I don't think they're going to fire him. But maybe this is a loss that's so bad they just realize we can't do this anymore. But Houston was just again a devastating loss for Kansas City. A all-time and a second quarter ambush again where they score 30. They scored 28 points in the second quarter. Come back from 24 down and they win the game by 20. Sensational performance in the Kansas City offense. And again, headlined by Patrick Mahomes. I mean, what else is there to say about this guy? We knew how great he was. He really showed it today. And again, he was great. He was great passing. He was their best runner too. He had 53 rushing yards and a great receiving day from a lot of guys, particularly Kelsey, who after the drop, he more than redeemed himself for the drop. 134 yards. Watkins, Hill, Williams, they all contributed to this Kansas City win. This was the Kansas City team that we expected to see all year. They had some stumbles with some injuries, but they were able to overcome it. They were able to recover, and now they are one game away from a Super Bowl. Andy Reid, who I have been critical of for the fact that in the postseason he always chokes, and this looked like it today. He got them back on track. The ship was back on track. And Eric Bieniemy, I probably mispronounced his name. Eric Bieniemy, I believe his name is. How the heck does this guy not have a head coaching job? I mean, the Vikings offensive coordinator gets a job, but this guy doesn't. What he has done over the last 2 years in Kansas City, how does this guy not have a job? It is disgraceful. This guy, again, what he's done with this offense over the last 2 years. How does no one else want this? I don't get it. But for some reason he's being missed out. Kansas City again today was explosive again, especially in the second quarter, and then they were able to take care of it in the third and the fourth. And what a job by Kansas City. And now they're going to play host for the second year in a row to an AFC Championship game. I think they're better than Tennessee. It's a rematch from Week 10, that great game that was Chiefs and Titans, I believe it was, where it was back in week. That was week 10. That great game. Tennessee has the touchdown at the end that won it. That was a terrific game as well. With the Titans touchdown at the last second. It's great that we're gonna get a rematch to that. And let's see what happens here. Tennessee, the hottest team right now, maybe in the NFL, and Kansas City, we know how great they were last year. They're really over the last few weeks. They were really hitting their stride, and then today, after a slow first quarter, they came roaring in the second quarter. A perfection from Kansas City there, shutting Houston down. Houston was Michael Spinks against Mike Tyson in the second quarter. They got knocked down, and they had a really hard time getting up. Actually, they couldn't get up, and that was it. I don't know what happens here with Houston. This is again, they've had a good season. Watson was great. J.J. Watt, of course, but to lose like that, always to lose in the playoffs is bad. That's a bad loss considering you were up 24 in the second. This game was over. The momentum was on your side. It was over, and to fall apart like that how is Bill O'Brien going to address this in the post-game press conference? I'm interested to see what his answers are. Again, for Kansas City, for Andy Reid, he gets off the schneid for 1 week. If he loses next week to Tennessee, the haters will be back. The haters were already out in full force in the first quarter, but then they quieted down. And again, for Patrick Mahomes, for Hill, for Kelsey, for Watkins, all these guys on offense today, Hartman, Williams, just again for them to be able to come back like this was just terrific, and again shows the greatness of this Kansas City Chiefs team. When they're healthy and when all the cylinders are firing, they're great. So what a performance from Kansas City. They're now heading to the AFC Championship game. It's Chiefs-Titans next week. A very unlikely game we had at the beginning of the year, but that's what we're going to get. Right now I'm picking Kansas City. I think I'd pick Tennessee to cover the spread. I think I'd do that. But as of right now, I'm picking Kansas City to win this game. I think they're the best team in the AFC. I think they're better than Tennessee. But Tennessee is hot right now, so that will be a fun game to talk about next week. Very interesting. We're going to get to your comments here. We won't go on for long because we do have to get ready for the Seahawks-Packers game, which starts any minute now. By the way, if you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for more content like this. We talk about all the games going on in the league, and we'll be back after Seahawks-Packers to talk about that as well. Let's talk with you guys. Mahomes will be the next Brady if he wins it all this year. Mahomes will be the next big thing, I guess, because, it'd be the first quarterback to win after Brady. I don't know, but he'd be the first quarterback to break the Madden curse. So that would be great. Houston got karma from last game. Yeah, Houston had their miracle in the first game, and they thought they had it here. A 51-7 run from Kansas City. Imagine him for the next 15 years. Absolutely. What's up, Zach? The Texans were up 24-0 and blew the league a quarter after. Amazing. I got Titans winning because they always beat the Chiefs. They did it last week. Texans choked. Yes. Give me a shout-out now. I don't know, William. William, I don't know if you're still here, but I do want to give a shout-out to William for being in the comment section. The Chiefs were a better team than the Texans. Yes. Chiefs are better. And again, I'm surprised how bad they were in the first. Like Chiefs are 1-8 against the Titans. Yeah, all time, but they did lose this past week, so or a few weeks ago. So in the playoffs, I think you have to throw all that stuff out. Wow, what a game, bro. I'm still in shock. Yeah, I'm shocked too. I'm stunned too, man. That was amazing. How did the Texans and the Chiefs from 24 points? Like, how is it? It's cool. I'm watching the Seahawks perspective. I don't care who wins. I just can't wait to see if my Niners go to the Super Bowl. Can't wait. Absolutely, skeleton, man. Again, I can't believe it either. I cannot believe the Texans, again, had that great first quarter and then just laid down like that. How about Kelsey fighting through that injury? That was pretty brave, too, for him, to be in that much pain and be able to fight through it. And again, after the terrible drop he had early, to recover from that was great. Can't wait. I don't know. Maybe the Titans will win. They beat the Chiefs this season already. They did, but I think Kansas City's better here. And again, I think Kansas City's just on a roll right now. But Baltimore, I thought, was on a roll too. So all I know is the Titans have one more big upset in them. Yeah, I'm wondering what the spread's going to be. But Kansas City will be the favorite. How much will it be? Will it be 5? Will it be 6 points? Will it be 4-3? It should be fun to see. Texans made no adjustment at halftime. No, none. Again, they saw everything they did in the second quarter and let's keep doing the same thing. And they just got smoked. Pretty sure they got the upset. Titans are 8-1 against the Chiefs. Yeah, but that's all time, I feel like. We gotta, it's Kansas City. This is a different matchup. This will be in history if they go to the Super Bowl. Oh, of course. Why did the Texans choke? Because Bill O'Brien's an average coach, and they made terrible mistakes in terms of offensive ineptitude, special teams, bad coaching decisions, and they just let Kansas City run all over them. They knocked out 2 number 1 ranked teams. Here come the Chiefs. Here comes Kansas City. Here come the Kansas City Chiefs. Tennessee will be rolling in. Fun to see. Bill O'Brien deserves to lose his job. I wouldn't rule it out after this game. I'm not going to say it's going to happen, but I would not rule it out if after this game Houston just won it from him. LOL, yeah, I want my Niners to win next week. Oh, of course. I understand that, man. 49ers got it next week. We'll see. I want Seahawks in this next game. Seattle, Green Bay, what's going on right now? I don't know what's going on because it's in the other room. And again, we'll end this stream in just a few minutes so you guys can watch that. Are you a Niners fan, Zach? Mahomes will be the face of the 2020s. Mahomes, Lamar, you have to wonder about. But Lamar, is going to take a big hit this postseason. So it might be Mahomes. You see my picture, right, Zach? Yeah, I see the picture of Jimmy G. Skip said Mahomes is overrated on Twitter. Tell Skip he can go die. Actually, that was kind of mean. Tell Skip. That was me, and I apologize. Tell Skip he's a worthless hack. I saw Deshaun Watson crying. I think we went over that yesterday. Zach, I was just asking LOL, but I'm a big fan of them now. I got Jimmy G in my pick. I'm a fan of him too. And I get it. Doesn't it feel great to see a Patriots-less AFC Championship game? It's certainly interesting. It's certainly weird. It's certainly wild. But here we are. Patriots AFC Championship game. And Chiefs-Titans, first Patriots AFC Championship game list since, I think, 2011. So I think that was Jets-Steelers. Because after that it was Jets-Steelers. And then it was Patriots-Ravens, Patriots-Broncos, Patriots-Colts, Patriots-Broncos again, Patriots-Steelers, Patriots, who was it the year? The Eagles, Patriots-Jaguars, and then Patriots-Chiefs. So the game is on. Yes, Lamar is not on Mahomes level. No, I don't know what we're talking about this, but I think Paul George is overrated. I mean, that's fine. I think he's a very, very talented player. I think he works well with Kawhi. The problem is they're never out there at the same time. Niners winning the Super Bowl. Who with me? I'm not willing to say that yet. Again, you have every right to feel confident, but we gotta wait and see what happens here. Yeah. So a lot of excitement right now. Again, congratulations to Kansas City on this win. Again, it was just terrific today. What they were able to do here today, coming back from 24 down against Houston to win this game, to play as well as they did. Do you think OJ deserves that? We've been over this. OJ does not deserve a standing ovation. I don't care that he's a Bill legend. He killed 2 people allegedly. By the way, if you guys want a very entertaining bad movie, rent if you can for free. Don't watch it. Don't pay money for it. But if you can find it for free, watch The Murder of Nicole Brown Simpson. A very entertaining bad movie. One of the highlights, spoiler, I'll spoil one of the best parts of this movie. I don't care. One of the best parts of the movie foreshadows Nicole Brown Simpson's death by she's talking to somebody and she's pouring orange juice. That's the kind of subtlety we get in this movie. So get ready for that. So yeah, if you guys want a bad movie, The Murder of Nicole Brown Simpson, I believe it's called, from the same person that made The Haunting of Sharon Tate. Absolute hack. Yeah, 49ers body the Packers so they can body them again. That'll be interesting. Oh yeah, 37-8 and they beat Seahawks. Yeah. See, so we're down to 5. We're down to Titans, Niners, Chiefs, and now Packers, Seahawks. Those are the 5. A very interesting 5. I couldn't have predicted those 5 at the beginning of the year. But again, here we are. We have those 5 teams playing now for a trip to the, like I just said, he just had a bad night. Lamar? Well, yeah, Lamar had a bad night. Absolutely. OJ. No. Again, some nights are bad nights. You could just, that's worse than a bad night. Bad communication. Seahawks are a beat-off team. Seahawks beat off. Oh boy, I hope you guys didn't hear that. Seahawks are a beat-up team. Agreed. Bad communication. Touchdown Packers. Let's go. But boo. LOL. Oh, did Green Bay just score? Again, I'm not watching the game right now, so I'm assuming Green Bay scored. If that's true, Green Bay up 7-0, or 6-0 at least on the Seattle Seahawks. Could be. I mean, I had Seattle minus. I took Seattle +4. I was not 100% sold on Green Bay. Do we have anything else here? Any other comments, guys? Because again, we're going to wrap things up here in a minute, 2 minutes, so I can go watch the game. Bottom line, again, for Kansas City to win this game, coming back on 24 down, one of the most impressive things I've seen, and what a fantastic second quarter from Kansas City. The Texans are going to be scrutinized for a long time to come with how bad this performance was. A Davante Adams touchdown. All right. Packers up 6-0. It looks like on a Davante Adams touchdown here early on against Seattle. So we'll see if they can hold on to that lead. But yeah, for Kansas City, again, they played great. The Texans, a lot of second guessing coming, a lot of criticizing of Bill O'Brien. But for now, Kansas City doesn't have to worry about that. Houston's going to have a long offseason to deal with. And a great season for them. But Kansas City was just so much better today, again, especially in the second quarter. And they're now 1 game away from the Super Bowl. They were last year. Can they recover? Whoever wins Seahawks Packers will win bowl game. Greatest comeback in NBA history. Cavs Warriors 3-1. No, Niners got the Super Bowl. They got it. This is NFL. Yeah, I know, but we like having these crazy conversations. Niners going to choke. We'll see. I don't want to make any guarantees right now. So I think we should wrap things up here again, guys. Sorry that this video is short. We'll have a longer video tomorrow, later tonight after Packers Seahawks. So come back here and we'll recap Packers Seahawks. I gotta go watch Green Bay Seattle. This game sounds fun. Congrats again to Kansas City on this great win. I have to go. You go do that, man. You do you. Team not put together enough for the game. You worry a little bit about Jimmy G, but they have a good defense and they have a great running game. Seahawks are beating up and Packers are bad. They got this. Yeah, again, we'll see. Jimmy G in an NFC Championship game. I want to see how he's in that environment. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Congrats to Kansas City on a big-time win today as they are heading to the AFC Championship game for the first time since last year. I gotta get going. I gotta get home. Got my backpack, whatever the stupid Dora song is. I'll see you guys in a little bit later after this game to recap Packers and Seahawks. And by the way, if you're new to this channel and you like this, make sure you subscribe down below for more content like this. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Take care. God bless. Congrats, Kansas City.